Guys, I need your help. I think this obby is impossible. Hey, what is up you guys? My name is SubZeroExtabyte and in today's video, I have another great obby for you. Oh, but I am wrong. I have multiple obbies that I'm going to play. They said this obby is impossible. Let us find out, shall we? This is going to be great, guys. You guys know that I am a very good obstacle course master and that I will probably finish every single course within a minute. Yes, I am going to do a few obstacle courses and I think that they are going to be very hard. But well, what in the life of Sub has not been hard? My entire life I had difficult adventures to do, but I complete most of them. Yay guys, I know I might be bragging a little bit, but you guys know that it is true. Although I might not make it every time, but I do most of the time. Anyway guys, look at me jumping and jumping and jumping and jumping and not falling. I am doing good at the moment. I do think my obstacle course was much better than this one, but I am not here to judge. It is a good one, I must say. I wonder how difficult it will become after a few minutes. Maybe this one is not even that long. And just as I say that, I fell to my death. I fell into the abyss, but luckily, there are enough checkpoints here, which means that I can make it till the end because I don't have to start all over again. I can move on and I can work as quickly as I want myself. For this one, I have got some time left, but let me talk about the jumps here. Let us say that we are allowed to die for a few times. I don't know how many, but maybe you can keep track of how many times I died and tell me in the comments, of course. Let us see how many people were right, no left. Ha ha ha. I was just joking around with you guys. That was a typical joke by Sub, but it is going good, right? I haven't it fell since the last time and I am still going right here. I am making progress and I believe that we can actually finish this one within the time limit, but I can save at every red square. I believe those are checkpoints, right? It is kind of important that I do not forget to step on them because then I might forget them and when I fall down, I will have to start all over again. What I am doing at the moment is unique. I never get to make it through this part in one try. This is going to be in the Guinness Book of World Records, and there have been a lot of weird records, but this one is definitely unbreakable. So I know for sure that I'm going to be a legend in the Guinness Book of World Records. I think that people will say, wow, I wish I was like him and could do that. But do you know what I am going to say about that? There can only be one SubZeroExtabyte. There is only one in the world. Other people will disagree with me. I know a few people who would disagree with me, but let me just say that they are good friends of mine, just like you. And of course, there must be a part where I will die. It is literally impossible for me to not die in an obstacle course. But do you know what the point is? It all relies on chances. I just have the chance of this and the chance of that. There is 50% chance that I will make it, and a 50% chance that I want it. Easy, right? You know, I do get a second chance, but if at first you don't succeed, skydiving isn't for you. And I promise, don't skydive twice. If the first time your chute does not open, you can get your money back. So if you have a failure, you can simply ask your money back. Oh, but wait, that is impossible, right? Well, not like this obstacle course. Oh, I can see that I'm going to have a disco floor. That is super duper super cool because I once was a great disco dancer. I had the Saturday Night Fever, guys. I felt like staying alive and I could really tell by the way I use my walking womaness man. I have no time to talk. I can hear the music loud and woman warm. Been kicked around since I was born and now it is alright. It is okay guys, and you may look the other way. Whether you are a brother or whether you are a mother, you are staying alive. Staying alive guys. Well now, I get low and I get high, but neither I really try because I am not trying to fall down. I am doing good. I am doing almighty fine guys. I do feel like this obby is going to take me ages because I cannot even see the end of the obstacle course. I believe that whatever obby does not kill you is not a real obby, and you guys should agree with me because that is just true. There hasn't been a single obby which was difficult and did not manage to kill me because, as you know, no single obby can kill me. Well, I mean, I fail a lot, but that doesn't really kill me now, does it? I mean, I respawn every time, and I would say that an obby would kill me if I was raging so hard that I wouldn't even be bothered to respawn anymore. Know what I mean? I am sure a few of you know what I am talking about, seeing as an obby can really make you rage quit the game from time to time. And before I forget, There hasn't been a single one to this day. Maybe tomorrow will be different, I don't know, but what I do know is that I am relying on chance again. There is a 50% chance again. Or I will take left, or I will take right. Which one should I choose? That is the question which annoys me the most here. I believe that I just simply will have to choose with my eyes closed, right? And I think that will be the best possible option for me, because there is no single chance that I will make this by calculating. Why? Because I am not good in math. Yes, I admit it, but I know what 1 plus 1 is, guys. It is 2. Yes, and I am not pulling one of those stupid jokes when people say, oh, 1 plus 1 is 3. Ha ha ha. I am laughing very hard at the moment because that is so funny. Sarcasm. What about the second obby? Is this one impossible? They said it was. Let us find out about that, shall we? We have finished the first one, so why can't we finish this one, right? I think we can. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. It's a Roblox Robama. I hope I can pronounce this right. I am walking in the air, the rivers and the hills. I can't see them. No, I really can't. I am in the air, haha. It looks like this one is kind of impossible, but I cannot resist trying it out. I really like to play obbies, and you know that I don't quit that often. So let me just try to complete this darn obstacle course. Just be quiet, and if you guys think that I'm going to be that dude which is trying but not achieving something at all, you are wrong, because you are looking in the wrong hole. I have the feeling that I can take over the world with my skills, my friends. Together we can take over the world. We can. I say it again, and I will keep saying it until the end of the world, because then I cannot say it anymore because we are gone. Of course once or twice I will fall of the world, but I must say that that is not necessarily a bad thing, because I can simply take the stairway to heaven. And do you know where I will be when I buy a stairway to heaven? In heaven. Yes, 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 my friends. You have heard that. Good. We will be in heaven. But for now, I keep falling of this darn obby, and I can't take it anymore because there is literally no possible way to get out of here. Even Studio Double G is laughing at me. You know, I think I need a vacation after this, because I can see California from here and I really want to go there. And why do I want to California, you ask? Well, let me answer that question for you, because that is like one of the easiest questions I have ever had to answer. Actually, that is the easiest question anyone in my entire family and history has had to answer, because my great-great-great-great-great-grandfather once said, "Subby, my boy, if you ever get the question about going to California, don't even hesitate, boy. Just answer with a straight yes." And he kept going on that for like 15 minutes. I can try a few more times, but if it really does not work, then I will simply go on and continue to the next one. I am trying to smile right now, but it is not really working out for me at the moment. I am just going to skip this all. But still, even when things like this happen, I am still trying to reach the end of this freaking obstacle course. I just can't do it. How is it possible that the one and only sub can't make it there? I am wondering, maybe they hacked this obstacle course? Yes, that is probably the case. I am almost 100% sure that people have hacked this map, so I can't finish it. Let us just hold that thought, right? Because when I hold that thought, everyone will think that it is not my fault and I am just trying to do something which is not working because of some hack, which is actually not true. But please be quiet and don't tell anyone. Don't you guys get sick of this view? I really want to see something else. Something like an animal or something. Like pandas? I love pandas a lot. They are amazing, but there is one problem with them. It was a difficult problem. How do you look after a panda cub without it getting too used to humans? Researchers at the Wolong Giant Panda Research Center came up with an ingenious solution, dressing up as panda bears to trick the cute cub. And while the cub will be able to be reintroduced into the wild, I got to look at the hilarious pictures, and they were so cute, guys. The pandas at Roblox Zoo are not the rare Chinese bear-like animals after all. Suspicion grew when it was noticed the two pandas who were sharing a meal of bamboo shoots were both using chopsticks. When the pandas were asked to remove their heads, it was revealed they were a Chinese couple, Hai Pan and Lo Pan, whose family trained them from an early age to survive on bamboo and imitate the mannerisms of a panda. But even talking about some sweet pandas doesn't help. I still haven't made any progress, and I probably won't make any more. I know, almost for sure, I have made a mess of the blues here. Do you guys listen to blues? I do, because I really like the blues. And do you know why? Because they are red. And this is another one of my perfect practical jokes. I have a lot of them. I even keep a book for when you guys will get on board, just like right here, because I am not really making something out of this. Yay. All I am trying here is closing time, because I want to do the next obstacle course and I am getting sick of doing the same thing right here over and over again. They should have paid me for doing this, because then, and only then, I would be able to do something useful, because I would have tried my best. Now, I am not doing my best at all. And why? Because this obstacle course is a real pain. I like an obstacle course which has some colors in it. Open your eyes, guys. Look up to the skies, guys. So beautiful. Oh, and by the way, this ladder is a little high or a little low. Well, anywhere the wind blows, doesn't it really matter to me, because I am going to climb up, and that is not a problem for me because I have strong arms and legs and feet and everything. I once fell off a ladder, guys. Can you imagine that? Falling off a ladder. I could have died. People came straight to me and they tried to help me, but I was doing pretty okay. Luckily it was just the first step. Some kids, who saw me falling, thought that I was just a silly man falling over his own feet. That is true. I fell over my own feet. These kids are smart guys. A friend of mine, a police officer, once found a perfect hiding place for watching for speeding motorists. You know, seeing as that can be very dangerous, especially in the winter, but I'll get to that in another video. I have always wanted a motorcycle though. Imagine a world tour with Sub, going around the world, of course, because if I wouldn't go around the world with my new motorcycle, it would make no sense at all to call it the world tour with Sub, right? Yeah, that's exactly what I thought. Don't worry, when it comes to planning, I am your guy. I pretty much think of everything all the time. If you need something handled or planned or both, call me, because I will make sure everything goes to plan. No idea why I studied that, by the way. Anyway, back to the impossible stuff now. And do you want to know the simple answer to the California question? Well, it's because of the nice weather. There you go, I said it. What I must do at the moment is preparing for the next obby, because this one was so super easy that I almost fell asleep. Luckily I didn't, because then you wouldn't get to see the end of the video. If the next obstacle course is going to be the same as number 3, I think I am going to call it a quit, because that one was so easy. I nearly hit my little toe. That doesn't make any sense, but when Sub says it makes sense, it makes sense. But I have just said that it doesn't make any sense? Well, let us just forget about that, because I have an obby to do. It doesn't really look like it is a really hard obby, but this thing can still surprise me, and I will probably be wrong about how easy this one is. I see a lot of people, which means, probably, that a lot of people are stuck here and can't get any further. I think this obby is literally impossible, but I am not going to be the judge of that until it really is. For now, I just have to try until I got it. It will probably take a long time, and I will get hungry, and I will probably start to talk about food. So let us assume I am not going to talk about food. By the way, if you want to save food for later, use MacDonald's food. Why? Well, let me tell you this. 2 Australian teens went to a MacDonald's where they bought 3 quarter-pounders. They ate 2 and saved the last for a friend, who never showed up. But being pals, they held on to it for him. That was 20 years ago, and they still have the burger, said one of the teens. It looks the same as the day we bought it. I don't know if this is a good thing, but I'll let you be the judge of that, because I don't want to get involved in too much problems with food, because I love food. So I am just going to try this obstacle course, and let me try to forget about food and the silly story about the hamburger. Well, I don't have too much time, so why don't we just pretend that I finished the obstacle course, and we are now going to finish obby number 5, just like Maroon told us. And I told you guys, colors help a lot. I think this is going to be an easy one. If I can make this obby, I will quit, because I most quit at my prime, of course. It looks like I have got a long way to go, but for me that is not a problem, because getting tired is something I don't know about. Well, how about I'm going to be quiet and focus on this obstacle course? I think I can, but I can't, because I like to talk. So let us just not talk about not talking. You know what? Let's actually not talk for 10 whole seconds, and I dare you not to laugh in those 10 seconds. I'm telling you. If you are going to laugh, then I will extend the no talking period for another 10 seconds, which would basically mean I would waste 10 more seconds of your free time. So please don't laugh, because if you do laugh and make me extend the no talking period, then you guys would be sad because I would be wasting your time and that would make me sad too. See how important talking actually is? I bet you didn't think of it that way yet, did you? That all being said, it's time to do the actual challenge then. Is everyone ready? Okay, here we go. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3 and no talking for 10 seconds. Well, there we go. I think that some of you guys did very well while others could have done way better and simply could not have laughed, but they still did. No worries though, practice makes perfect. I am not going to extend the no talking period though. I do think that I have talked enough for today. So why don't we just say that I will see you in the next video. I think you will agree with me, so I will see you guys in the next video, and please, do enjoy this amazing video because my legs are actually really tired.